So every year the Super Bowl is a completely rigged game, which is broadcasted to on the entire the entire world stage is broadcasted, right? They put things into the media. They use that opportunity to program us and give us subtle cues. They use that opportunity to feed our spirits with frequencies, vibrations, and things like that. We're being entertained through the Super Bowl, but the energy of it is very, very much so ritualistic. So I do want to see what Spirit has to say about the Super Bowl. About the Super Bowl that is happening today, February 8th, 2026, between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Okay, what type of rituals or what type of energies can we expect to see with the Super Bowl today? The Eclipse verse energy shows up. I definitely feel like it's going to be something that's not necessarily predictable, right? I feel like if you're talking about scores and you're talking about the anticipation of it, I think it's going to be a very close game, right? And I think that it is designed to actually be very close. I think that people are going to be on the edge of their seats as it gets down to the wire. And in that moment, I think they might introduce a lot of blue logos. I think they might introduce the color blue a lot. That's a color of communication to inhibit people's communication. The Vovuda energy is here as well. There will be some type of spiritual element, I feel like, that's associated with this year's Super Bowl. I feel like there's going to be a spiritual element in terms of maybe what someone says or what someone is wearing, a flash of it on the screen, things of that nature. This is saying that this year's Super Bowl is completely is happening to desensitize people of spirituality. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw maybe a candle or something burning. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like an emergency or something happen like that that's associated with the Super Bowl as well. It might happen around the same time where people are on the edge of their seats. The ritual itself looks like it is here to absorb the energy of anticipation from its viewers and watchers, so that way they'll obey. So that way they'll obey. How should we protect ourselves? So that way we can just be solely entertained without being programmed. The Steps energy is here as well. Burning a red candle. Actually doing a cinnamon blow today. Okay, especially if you didn't do one on the first. That's something that you actually need to do. You actually need to make sure that you are attuning yourself. Just be aware. Just be aware. This says that if you see this message prior to the Super Bowl and pay attention to what happens during the Super Bowl, you might actually notice something that was not said in this video. So let's see what happens.